Okay, so now this is where we really get into the theoretical stuff, but it's really not that hard. I mentioned the piano before because it's such a visual way of seeing how the notes fit together. They're white keys and black keys. The white keys are all these natural notes. The black keys, however, are the ones that are called sharp or flat. And interestingly, each of those keys has two names. So I'm going to write in a new color here. I'm going to write in pink now. In between each set of notes where we left a space, there is a note that can either be called a sharp or a flat, and it is the sharp of the note before and the flat of the note after. Okay? We don't need to get into why you might call it this or that. You will discover that as you go. Your teacher will get into it in your lessons, but for now, we're just gonna identify what those are called, and I'm gonna show you how to find them on the fingerboard of your instrument. So, I was saying it's a sharp of this or a flat of this. So that means the one in between A and B, we need to write two things, one on top and one on bottom. So this can be called A sharp, and a sharp looks like a number sign, a hashtag, a tic-tac-toe board, but you better call it a sharp in your lessons. Okay, so it can be called A sharp or B flat, and the flat sign kind of looks like a lowercase b, but it's a little pointier. So make yours look just like mine. Okay, so now there's nothing between B and C, but there's a big old space between C and D. So it's the sharp of this one and the flat of this one. So this one could be called C sharp or D flat. So make sure that yours looks like mine. All right, I bet you could start figuring some of these out. This one, D sharp, E flat. Let's fill it in. Nothing between E and F. F sharp, G flat. And then, and this is part of why we made 2 octaves of this, but actually I'll explain more about that when we get to the string diagram. G sharp, A flat. Now, we did this whole first part together. So I'm going to say less, and I'm just going to do the labeling. And if you get it, you could even go faster than me. So here we go. Make sure you space everything so everything's in the little box that you made for it. Did you see me almost write a D? I was trying to talk and write at the same time. Oh no. No space here. No space here. Okay, so now you have this beautiful diagram, and let's just consider half of it for now. I'm going to fold mine up here. You can fold yours up if you like, you don't have to. So these are all 12 tones that we use in basically all music. There are some exceptions depending on where you are in the world, but for the most part, these are the options. So every note on the violin can be described using one of these letter names. So we're going to leave it at that for today. You're going to tuck this into your secret pocket. So let's fold it up. Make sure you fold on the fold lines. Don't mess up your fold lines. They're going to help you out. And then right in the secret pocket for now. And then next time we'll get into how that fits on the violin. See you next time.